Let me tell you a story.
Welcome to My Skeptical Sister.
I'm Megan the Skeptical One.
I'm Erin the Believer. How's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
Good. We've been on spring break all week.
Yes.
I think I finished my boards.
Oh, I'm so proud of you. You've got to be so excited.
I'm very excited. I mean, I got to edit a little bit, but honestly, if somebody came to me tomorrow and was like, no, I need you to turn it in, I could do it.
Yeah, nice. That's a great feeling.
That's a great
You
feeling.
hunkered down. Cheers to that.
I know. Cheers.
Cheers, clink, clink.
I started a puzzle, which is all I've wanted to do for a year, and that feels great. I've also gotten really into petrified giants. Are you ready to jump right into it?
Yes, I did. We left off with a little teaser last week about these giants, so tell me more.
Yeah, Kevin, I can't stop showing him pictures, and he's like, I think you're crazy, and I don't care.
Okay.
All right, so listen.
Well, where are you getting the pictures from?
TikTok, obviously.
Of course.
So the Bible talks about giants.
Okay.
And there are like ancient ruins or, you know, like the pictures on the cave paintings of like little tiny people and giants.
Okay.
I think giants are totally real.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. Then.
Well, there's Andre the Giant.
Yeah, but I'm talking bigger than
You're
that.
talking like giants.
Actual huge giant.
Okay.
Jack and the Beanstalk giant.
Okay. This is
I don't know if he was actually down. I don't know if that story's true, but I'm saying size-wise.
That might be where you draw the line.
Right.
Okay.
Like, who wants a cow? No, I'm not doing all that.
Is there really such thing as a goose that lays golden eggs?
Right. And that would be good to find.
That would be good to find, but I like how your line is at the golden eggs.
Right.
Well, not the giant.
Then I started looking on TikTok.
So wait, hold on.
Okay.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Did you just decide one day on your own, I think giants were real?
No.
Okay.
No.
I thought like the way you were wording that was then you went to TikTok to
that.
start looking into this whole theory that you came up with that giants are real.
It was misleading the way I said it.
Okay.
In fact, the Bible stuff and the cave paintings are like only backing up what I already learned on TikTok. And then I was like, okay. And maybe I'm not crazy after all.
Okay.
So I'm going to send you a video that I will post on our Facebook page.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to need you to watch it. Okay, go.
Interesting theory, Erin.
Isn't it interesting?
It is. I mean, that one picture of the mountain from above that looks so much like a woman kind of in fetal position.
Yeah. You can see her boob.
Yeah. You can see her breast.
And the arch of her foot is I'm like, shut up. That's a person.
Yeah. It's pretty wild.
Oh.
It's pretty wild. I know they say this is not AI generated. Always makes me think, is it AI generated?
But no, I think you can look up that mountain.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I have been on such a deep dive and it freaks me out more than anything has ever freaked me out.
Well, I'm glad to know, I don't know why, but the Himalayan salt being just the blood.
Yeah,
as opposed to what we thought it was last week. I got to that part and I was like, oh God, I am so vulgar. That's all I thought. Like, good grief, Megan, get it together.
Oh, but it doesn't look like flesh.
Well, that's interesting. Like the whole fact that it's pink, never crossed my mind.
Right.
That it could be anything like DNA.
Yeah.
But can't they test things to see if it's actual DNA?
I feel like they could, but maybe they don't want to because they don't want us to know about the giants.
They would want to.
Also, Andrew Dawson, have you heard of this guy? Who was a TikToker who made a video. This was like back in 2022, I think.
Okay.
And he made a video and he's like, what is that? And it is a shaky video. I'll give you that.
Okay.
But it looks like a person, a huge person on a mountain. And he's like, what is that? And the other guy in the car is like, that's a person. That's a man. And then the next day it was gone. And then
what was gone? The video or the
No. The person. He went back to that mountain. That mountain's gone. So it's not like it was a statue that was there.
The whole mountain's gone.
No. The figure on top. There's no longer a giant looking man up on the top of this mountain.
Gotcha.
And then he starts getting real paranoid. Now, this part where I'm like, okay, is he putting this on or is this real?
Okay.
He starts getting real paranoid and he's like, I think I'm being followed. And then he makes some weird video where he's like, guys, I'm fine. This was a joke. It was fine. Like everything's fine. But he keeps looking off to the side. He's like, everything was faked. It's fine. But he looks real nervous. And then like a month later, he's dead. He's like proven dead. He is a dead man now. And no cause of death has ever come out.
Okay. But here's my question. Let's say giants were at some point a part of our history.
Yeah.
Why would they need to be covered up?
I don't know.
Why would that be such a big conspiracy that we can't know?
I don't know. But like, why are people so secretive about it is part of the thing
mystery
that freaks me out about them. Ooh, it's scary.
And here you are going down the rabbit hole.
I know.
What if you discover them and girl, you're next?
I know.
They're coming after you.
Oh, I do not want to discover them. It really freaks me out. I'm like really terrified.
dabble carefully.
I'm dabbling. I'm going to dabble right back out.
And good for you that you don't like to hike. So I don't think we'll find you on an actual mountain anytime soon.
It's like my natural selection was like, listen, girl, this isn't for you.
Right. No, don't be going into the woods and looking for big giants.
Yeah.
So this Eric guy thinks that giants are still out there.
Well, his name was Andrew. I don't know where he got Eric.
Sorry, I'm not half listening. Andrew. So Andrew thinks that he saw a real live giant now.
Yeah.
Is that video still out there?
You can look at the video. I will say, some people are like, I don't think it's actually moving. I think the video is just shaky, and I couldn't really tell. So, but I could send it to you. Want me to send it to you?
Sure.
Okay.
The Himalayan salt part is really freaky.
Yeah.
Or that like it's a petrified mummy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That this mountain, that's what the mountain is just the body of something petrified.
I know. And some of the cave, like the caverns look like where the veins and arteries would have been that have like just kind of dried up and gone away. Ooh. Okay, I sent you the Andrew Dawson original video.
Okay. But wouldn't a giant, what would make a giant petrify?
Okay, they're talking about that stuff from the, we'll see that doesn't gel with current day giants being around.
Okay.
So I don't know. But
I don't think current day giants are here, just like dinosaurs.
Okay.
Like maybe giants lived when dinosaurs lived.
Well, there's like a whole, they talk about it, I think in a book of the Bible.
Okay.
Enoch, which is not in the Bible anymore, that's removed. I don't know.
See, and all that's really weird to me.
Yeah.
How come all of a sudden we're just willy-nilly taking out Bible?
And then how do we know about that? That's weird. But something about like the Great Flood, like the giants or the angels came down and then they kind of went wild and they started mating with humans and then that's what made giants. And then God was
made
like,
giants.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
And then God was like, sending the
why
Great
would
Flood.
that sounds like the best chapter in the Bible. Why would they take that one out?
I don't know.
That might get me into the Bible. I'm like, let me read about this.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's like what they're saying is what actually caused Noah's Ark. Like that's what made God want to send the Great Flood.
Is because the angels.
So what?
The angels just like got a wild hair one day and they're like, let's go make this happen down on earth.
Yeah, I think
with
so.
humans.
No, I think the angels were sent down like
to have sex with. No,
they were sent down to like take care of the humans, and then they got taken care of a little too good.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, you know,
I got a little excited.
I mean, we do have some hot humans down here.
I know, but they're so tiny compared to them. That'd be weird. How did that happen?
Angels are really big. How do you know?
I don't know. I'm just saying this is the things that I've been watching. I don't know anything for a fact.
It's all so interesting. And
Dad loves to make fun of me for this, though. This is his new favorite
about
thing.
Giants?
Yeah.
Well, Dad loves to make fun of us for anything he can. So
Yeah, we talked about it at Easter. And he was like, what are you even talking about? And I made him watch all kinds of videos.
Oh, he is not buying any of it.
No, he kept bringing up petrified giants. The rest, look right now, Google. Look at my Google.
I thought you were saying that's what Dad would do. Yeah, she's got a giant right now on her
There's a giant that I've actually seen in person, but that is a sculpture. At what park is that?
Bernheim.
At Bernheim Park. The giants. The trolls. Are they trolls? I don't know.
I think they're giants.
They're freaky. I also don't really like them too much. They're cool to look at, but they do kind of scare me.
Oh, so you are afraid of these giants?
I'm terrified of the giants.
Terrified of the giants.
Because I can't stop thinking about what it would look like if there was a huge giant the size of that mountain woman.
Yeah.
And that really freaks me out.
Well, sure. I mean, if it were real, you'd just be like stepped on, squashed.
Just
that's it.
Squished and be done.
Like, what would be the point of a giant?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
But they're saying that the oxygen was so rich back then that everything just grew bigger. These are all the different theories that it's causing the giants.
And then all of a sudden the oxygen stopped getting so rich and now we became so teeny tiny. That's a stretch.
I mean, if that's maybe that's why I'm so short. The oxygen just keeps getting worse.
That must be what it is. Oh, yeah, I don't know, girl. This one's an interesting one.
I love it.
I mean, it's a fun theory to think about.
Yeah.
It's like
scary, but fun.
I don't think it's scary. It's just like dinosaurs don't scare me because I don't feel like they're coming back.
That's a good point.
So I think it's fascinating.
Yeah.
It like makes me also think of, is it the Easter
Bunny?
No.
Easter Island.
Easter Island, is that where like those huge giant sculptures?
Yeah, and they're full bodies underground.
Yes, but they thought forever it was just the top, and then that is mind blowing.
That's mind
wild.
blowing. Well, that's weird.
And also, why? Why are you making a sculpture that big?
Right. And what if that wasn't even a sculpture? What if that was like part of a petrified giant? And then
Yeah, but girl, I think they could test that. And why wouldn't they test it?
I don't think they want us to know everything.
Who is they? And why would they care?
I don't know.
If we knew about a part of our history with giants involved.
I don't know. Because it's probably
goes
harder
all the way
to
to the
control
top.
us if they
If giants were a part of our, because we
just
could
if
then
like
bring
the
them back.
mythical world was real. Like if things that we thought weren't real
Yeah,
turn
I
out
feel
to
like
be
this
real.
is your Harry Potter side, really wanting this to be real.
I don't know.
It is all very mythical.
Spooks me out. I don't know why it freaks me out so much.
I did start to watch ridiculous. We did not finish it, so I am not recommending it.
Okay.
But James and I started the movie Death of a Unicorn.
Oh yeah, is that
Has
with
Paul Rudd in it?
Yeah, and then Ortega.
Yep. Or take it.
I haven't seen it, but I've seen previews for it.
I think we lasted maybe 30 minutes into it, and then just lost all interest.
Okay.
But because it is just so far fetched, but it is like that whole, what if a unicorn really did exist, and this unicorn's like, its blood had like healing properties.
Oh,
like she gets kind of like, she gets blood on her from the unicorn because they hit the unicorn. They don't mean to murder the unicorn.
Well, I should hope not. That's cursed death.
Right, but they run into it and they accidentally kill it. Well, anyway, I'm not going to give too much of it away. Anyway, but she gets some blood on her, and it like instantly clears up her acne, and like all of a sudden she can kind of like, I don't know. It's that's all I'm going to say about it.
Okay. Well, I really love Paul Rudd.
I do love Paul Rudd,
but apparently Ortega, I can't remember her first name, Jenna. She's been apparently dating some awful man.
Oh no.
I know. Like,
well, girl,
like
haven't we all been there though?
No, like he's like a I don't know,
like a MAGA guy. Like,
I
how
think
awful?
So.
Oh,
I think
gosh.
so. Right?
Come on,
so
Ortega.
It's like, come on. But then it's like, why did I think that you wouldn't be like that just because you like are young and cool looking? But
yeah, our biass.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Here lately, you can't trust anything.
I know.
You can't even trust that there weren't giants at one point in the world.
Tell me about it. You can't even trust your own salt shaker.
Oh, might be sprinkling on some
giant meat.
Did we say that? Did we tell everybody that's what they said in the video? In the video, they said it was blood.
It was, or like flesh of the giants.
The flesh of the giants, and that's why it's the pink.
Yeah,
colored.
some of it looks like bacon.
Yeah, you're right. It does.
Oh,
it's interesting.
Gosh, it's weird.
Yeah, but I think you're crazy. I mean, I do think that you're out there.
Oh, okay, wow, that took a turn. I really felt supported for a while.
I know you did this whole time. It's fun. It's fun to think about it. It's fun for a minute to go, oh, that's whatever. But I'm right there with Dad. I'm like, nope, you're out there.
Oh my gosh,
this is a wild one.
Do you hear this? This is what I have to live with all the time. It was like gaslighting. You built me up, and I was like, oh my gosh.
I just wanted to like see how it felt to be you for a second, and then I was like, no, I can't do it.
Wonderful. It was so fun and free.
Yeah, sure, and like the idea of it sounds great, and then it's like, oh, come on, we are not in Harry Potter world.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
But I am one episode away, girl, from finishing Something Bad Is Going to Happen.
I surpassed you a long time ago.
I know you did. That's what James goes, damn, she is binging that show. I was like, I know she did.
Well, there's only 8 episodes. I'm on spring break.
Yeah, and you're on spring break. I know. I've just not done enough of just nothing. This spring break, I've been jam-packed with projects, and I hate it.
Oh, no, that's terrible.
Yeah.
I spent all day Monday working on my boards, and then I was like, actually, I think I'm done.
Nice. So I'm going to binge watch everything I can.
Yeah.
So what did you think? Don't give away the ending.
I won't give it away. I loved it.
You loved it?
I loved it.
Okay, because like right now, I loved the way it started.
Yeah, I know. It gets weird.
And then it keeps getting weirder in the middle, and I'm like, oh, come on. How are they going to end this?
I know.
Okay,
I will say, without giving anything away, there was a point where I was like, oh, I know exactly how this is going to end. And I was right.
Oh, interesting. I'm not there. We started the first 5 minutes of the last episode.
Oh, man. I can't believe you didn't just cancel on me.
Well, I know. James is a little mad at me. He was like, are you for real? I'm like, yeah, well, I told her tonight.
Yeah, sorry. That was my bad.
Well, listen, I'm not going to complain. I had the best day ever yesterday with our manager, Jody.
Aw.
We had so much fun. We did an entire day of picnicking. We just got a whole bunch of picnic type foods, a bucket of KFC for the kids, charcuterie for us.
Ooh la la.
We had a little, little Bloody Mary happening there, a little wine happening there. We spent the entire day at Cherokee Park.
Oh, how fun.
And had so much fun. And the kids, thank God, they were out of our hair. They were having so much fun. We rarely saw them. So it was like,
Perfect.
This is the perfect day.
Yeah.
So we had a great day. Then James came, picked us all up, and then I ended up going back over to Jody's because Miles got invited to a sleepover at Harry's.
Oh, fun.
With her son. So then she and I sat there. Oh my gosh, we just had a blast. Jody is hands down one of the funniest people I've ever met.
100%. Yeah.
She's like, okay, let's come in. Let's just sit down. Like, we'll hang out in her room for a little bit. We're in a room, and our kids, it was actually really cute because, they're 9 and well, Harry's a little bit older. He's like 11. So they're at that age where they act like they don't want to be around us.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, all they want to do is be around us because we're kind of like, get away. But they keep coming in trying to show us these like ridiculous magic tricks. And it was so cute. And I'm like, look, they're still just little boys. And which is so fun that they want our attention. Yeah. And then she's like, ooh, I've got an idea. And only Jody, she reaches down. She pulls out this bag of the scariest masks I've ever seen in my life. It's of old people.
Oh my gosh.
And they are terrifying. She's like, hurry, put them on. And so we're sitting in her bed and we are giggling like we are like 10-year-old kids. And they both come in and they're like, oh my gosh. And we're like, got you. And so, and her house is so much fun. It's like going on a movie set or something. There's costumes everywhere. There's masks everywhere, relics of all these different things. It's just so fun.
That is so cool.
We had a great time.
I know. I should have gone over.
I know.
I lumped out. Sorry.
That's all right.
But
you'll get us next time. It was fun.
I'm so glad you went. I'm so glad you had fun. I got my nails done today.
Oh, look at them go, girl.
Aren't they cute?
They're cute.
And while I was sitting there, I know nobody's going to be excited, but I'm still going to tell y'all. I already told Megan, so she's just going to pretend to be excited. I was sitting there. And I'd already gotten my fingernails done. I was really treating myself and getting a pedicure too. And I heard this voice and I was like, oh, that voice is so familiar. And I look over and Jordan Bloomer, the goalkeeper for Racing Louisville, walked in and I went, oh, Bob, he's my nail tech. Bob. He goes, what? I said, that is Jordan Bloomer. And he goes, oh, who's Jordan Bloomer? I said, Bob, that is Racing. That is the Racing Louisville goalkeeper. And he was like, oh, you've got to be so excited because I talked to poor Bob about racing constantly. We've done my nails purple.
I love how Bob's like, you've got to be so excited.
Oh no, he loved it. He was so excited. He goes, you got your nails done and now you're seeing Jordan Bloomer. Is this your highlight? I said, this is my highlight of spring break. He's like, I'm so excited for you. He's like, you want me to go get your picture with her? I said, no,
you
Bob.
You should have. You only live once, girl.
I've met Jordan Bloomer before.
Okay,
at the game.
We'll meet her again.
I know. I was gonna say hi on my way out and be like, not to interrupt, but I'm a huge fan. And then she left before me.
Oh, dang.
I was like stuck in. I was like, oh no. So I tried to get out. I couldn't get out fast enough. So the guy who checked me out, I was like, do you know that you were just doing Jordan Bloomer's?
You were in the presence of greatness.
I said, you were just doing a famous soccer player's nails? And he goes, oh, yeah, I do a lot of their nails.
Oh, you're going to be there all the time.
I said, are you kidding me? He said, oh, no, at least 3 or 4 of them come in a lot.
Did you say Emma?
I didn't say Emma. I didn't want to out myself for being such a nerd. But I was like, well, you tell them that their biggest fan also comes here. And he was like, okay. And then I got like the tea. They're all pissed off about the football team that's playing on their field. I'm pissed off about it too.
Why? Why is the football team playing on their field?
We have a semi-pro football team that just came to Louisville. Do you know about this?
No. No. Does this sound like something I would know about?
No, but I'm pissed off. I guess Lynn Stadium wanted to get more revenue for their beautiful stadium, which I get. But now they're playing football
on our field,
on the soccer pitch, and it's ruining the field.
Oh my gosh, not the field.
Anyways, the girls are pissed. But of course, now that's inside tea because I'm sure they're being like, no, we're happy to share. But no, they're pissed. And I'm pissed with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, that was really exciting. It was so cool. She did walk past me once and we made awkward eye contact. And I think she might have been thinking, why is she staring at me? But I was like, oh, she'll know when I walk past and tell her I'm a huge fan. But then I didn't get that chance. So now she just really.
Did you have your Louisville Racers? I mean, no. I would have loved if you were like decked head to toe in all of your, because you could. You've got enough gear.
I know, although I can't find my purple hat.
Oh, girl,
it's a good one. I know, I've been looking everywhere.
Last time I wore it, I put it up.
Ah, man, I think one of my kids has it. I'm gonna when they go out, I'm gonna raid their rooms.
There you go.
Which is always a good plan when you got a parent of teenagers. Just every once in a while raid their rooms.
Just do a quick, inventory. What all we got going on in here?
And they had the excuse, oh no, I'm looking for my hat.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And anything else I might find. Yeah. So anyways, that was my exciting news for the day.
I love it.
That and petrified giants.
Of course. I don't know which one's more exciting.
Truly, I don't either. She's a giant in my mind because she's so cool.
Oh, that's hilarious.
All right. This is new rental update from Lacey.
Oh, I love it. New rental update. Oh, so we've got a new house that we're renting?
This is a new update on the rental that they...
Okay.
So we've already heard about the rental in the past. Lacey's already written in.
Okay.
But she's going to give us a recap. So
okay.
I've written before about the rental we were sort of forced into. We aren't sure if it's haunted or not, but creepy stuff keeps happening. Here's a quick recap. When we moved in, there were suspiciously red small handprints on the wall up the stairs.
Every time. She's given us a couple updates on this.
I know. I can picture it.
Picture it every time. I think I've dreamt about it at this point. Yeah, it's creepy.
That is creepy. 2 years later, the handprints started showing through paint.
So weird.
We heard footsteps above us and water randomly turned on full blast on its own. Now, for the update. This weekend, even more weird stuff happened. Creepiest so far, in my opinion.
Okay.
Which is not good
Creepier
for Megan.
than red handprints resurfacing? I mean, that's pretty fucking creepy.
It's really creepy. I hosted Easter at my house this year. While cleaning up, I noticed one of the kids drew an Easter egg and Hoppy Easter Egg, the hunt, on a dry erase board.
Okay.
Like a movie poster or something.
Like Hoppy.
Hoppy instead of Happy Easter.
Okay.
Egg hunt. Egg. No, sorry. Hoppy Easter Egg, the hunt. The hunt is all caps. On a dry erase board we have in the garage. It was cute, maybe aggressive, question mark, but obviously not haunted. That night, we fed the kids leftovers while we ate soup, salad, and breadsticks.
I was like, soup salad? What's that? Give me that recipe. It sounds so weird. I'll eat it.
Oh, lettucey broth. Right. While we ate soup, salad, and breadsticks from Olive Garden.
Yum. That's my favorite.
I know.
I love it.
You know what, though? I'll say, you know who has better breadsticks than Olive Garden?
Nobody.
Fazoli's.
Oh, get out of here.
Fazoli's are like dripping in butter.
I don't know. Yeah, but the soup salad breadstick combo.
I know, but if I could get Fazoli breadsticks, I would.
With Olive Garden soup.
Yes.
That zuppa Toscana.
I just made that this week.
So good.
It's also really good with a grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's good homemade, but I like how they use the roughly kale in theirs.
Yeah.
I guess I could do that too. And mine always use spinach because that's what Mom used.
Too. I know. I guess that's why I do it too.
But I've tried roughly kale next time.
I've made it with kale before, and Sophie said she liked it better.
Yeah. See, I kind of like the texture of it better, I think.
Yeah.
I'm just going to give it a go. I'm gonna do it.
Girl, you're wild.
You are wild.
Okay. All right. Breadsticks. Okay. Judge me if you want, but we earned it.
Girl, I'm right there with you. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll go to Olive Garden any day of the week.
I gathered the evidence to dispose of through the garbage. Exactly. I know exactly that. So the kids didn't see, obviously. I reached for the doorknob, but realized...
I'm just thinking that's hilarious. So they're eating Olive Garden and they're hiding it from their kids because their kids are... That is so funny.
I love it. That's why she said, judge me if you want.
Oh, I thought she just meant for liking Olive Garden. I'm
no. She's
some people are like Olive Garden, whatever.
But also they're eating
snob.
Easter leftovers, which are arguably the best leftovers.
Sure. Deviled eggs were somewhere in there. Yeah, right. There's never leftover deviled eggs.
I know. I did not make enough deviled eggs. People were mad. It was an Easter upset at my house, at our house. I reached for the doorknob, but realized I should put it in a bag and turned around. So really covered up. As I turned around, I saw and heard the door be pushed toward me, but it caught on the latch. It was exactly like someone suddenly shoved hard or hit their fist on the other side of the door. Ooh, that's horrible. I got the feeling something was very unhappy with me, deciding...
how dare you hide Olive Garden from your children?
And decided not to go to the garage at that time. I booked it out of there and told my husband he had to go with me now. He was also too scared, though.
Oh.
So we checked the garage camera and said it had been turned off. I know. So he's like, no, there's a real person there. I do not want to, I don't want to do that.
Dude, same.
I know that it was. So we checked the garage camera and said it had been turned off. I know that it was on just an hour before. I turned it back on and we decided that was a tomorrow problem. Girl, I hate to say it. I don't think that is a tomorrow problem.
Yeah, not if there's like a real person out there.
Right. Even if there is a rational reason, it's not worth risking having to face off with an angry ghost at night.
What if it's an angry person?
Ugh, that's even scarier.
Right.
The next morning, I braved going out to the garage. I didn't see anything out of the ordinary and was able to throw away my contraband without incident. That afternoon, I was out there talking to my husband when he noticed that the eraser board had been erased. No one had been out there except me since after my family left. Again, we checked the camera to confirm and saw nothing. As far as the door, I'm pretty sure the first debunk would be wind, especially since I live in Oklahoma where the wind comes sweeping down the plains.
You don't know me, Lacey. I might not say wind.
Did you get that was a line from a
Yes, I
famous
did.
musical?
I did.
I'm proud of you.
Sorry, but I had it in my own head. I needed to say that.
Weird, because I've got where the wind comes sweeping down the plains.
Yep.
And the waving wheat.
Yeah, I knew she was going to go on.
Sweet. Okay, sorry. That was like my first musical I remember seeing.
I feel like we did that musical.
You did. I went to go see that musical at your high school, and I was like, what is this magical world where they're singing about corn?
That's what gotcha.
Yep. Especially since I live in Oklahoma where the wind comes sweeping down the plains. However, because it's always so windy and I do spend a lot of time out there, I can say confidently that has never happened with the door before. That door doesn't go outside, and both exterior doors were locked and closed. There wasn't any wind. Ooh, that's creepy.
Yeah, I don't think it was wind, girl. I think you had a real person.
I think the scariest thing that makes it sound like a real person is that your camera was messed with.
Exactly. I think somebody turned the camera off to rob you. Yeah. And they gave you a nice little warning and you just ignored it. But it sounds like you locked your door.
Yeah.
And so maybe you locked them in there in the garage. Because, right, she was like on her way to the garage and then it slammed. And she's like, oh, shit, hell no, I'm not going in there.
Yeah.
Right, that's what we're both picturing.
Well, I think the door was closed. She was going for the door and then she turned around and she heard it like somebody try to open the door, but the door was locked.
Somebody tried to open the door.
Yeah, like it sounds like they were trying, like you
like
were walking
somebody on the
door.
other side was trying to open the door.
Yeah.
Oh,
but it was locked.
But then it latched.
But got caught in the latch, I think. Like, but couldn't because the door was latched.
I'm gonna have to go to Lacey's house and see it.
Okay.
I just think, sorry, Lacey. I hope you're okay with that. I
I'm
can sit
coming
on the
to
couch.
Oklahoma.
I'm not picky, but I'm coming where the winds go sweeping down the plains so that I can see how this was working.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think there maybe was a real person and they like had their hand on the door and then they heard you coming.
Yeah.
And they were like, ah, and like shook. And that's what made it loud. And then they ran off.
And then they were like, this is not worth it. And then they reevaluated all of their life decisions.
Uh-huh.
And they are now on the straight and narrow.
And of course, they were wearing big ruffly sleeves, which brushed the dry erase board on their way out.
Of course. See, look, girl, welcome to my side. Welcome to how it feels to be a skeptic.
So confused for a minute. And I really enjoyed that.
I was like, what the hell are you talking about? I thought you were going to make some sort of Oklahoma reference to their outfits in the musical.
No idea. I don't remember.
Yeah. Or it's somebody who is super judgy. Either way, still a real person.
Okay.
About the Olive Garden thing. And they're like...
Coming to confront them in person?
Yeah. They're like, this is bullshit. Your kids deserve Olive Garden too. Which, no, they don't. They're little shits. They will never... They ruin everything, Aaron. I'm so trapped in this house with them right now. And I'm like, oh, I looked at James the other and I was like almost in tears at dinner. I was like, we got to go out. Let's go out to dinner. I don't feel like cooking. I've been with them all day. Let's just go out to dinner. And then it was one of those nights where it took... fucking forever for our food to come out, and we've met our cap. Like our in public time is done. Now they're like tit for tat with each other, and then Blake's getting irritated and he's getting in there, and then James getting irritated with Blake, and
you're all hungry,
and we're all hungry, and we're all sitting there, and I'm like tears in my eyes, and I was like, I need a vacation from my vacation. I'm like, this is too much.
We're about to start a 6-week summer.
Oh, no, girl, don't even talk about it. That's awful.
That's longer. That's not long enough. 10 weeks.
Luckily, I get shorter these days, which is great.
They're so weird.
Gosh, I need to go back to work so bad.
Well, this is one week.
I know. That's what I'm saying. My work is my break.
Yeah.
From real life. And I love my children. I really do. And this is the weirdest part. Sorry, Lacey, to take over your story with this. But this is the weirdest part about motherhood is that this is how I felt. I was like, they are driving me insane. Last night, Miles gets to go over for a sleepover. Macy James goes over to our neighbors for a sleepover. It was funny about that. I didn't want to put her name in. So I whispered it. I don't know why that's making you laugh.
It was like
sure got you though.
Secret. I know that you were doing it for that reason, but it was like, like, can you? Like I felt an eye roll, and there wasn't.
No, I was not trying to do an eye roll. I'm just like explaining to you, like, well, I didn't want you to think it was, these crazy people down here. I never let her sleep over there, so there was a bit of like a, don't worry, it was not them. Oh Lord, things that get you tickled. Okay, this is not even a funny story, Aaron. I need you to be sad. Oh, Aaron and I maybe had a little inch of a better pace before we started, and now it's maybe things are happening.
Okay,
on your end, not on mine yet, but because I'm like, this is not a funny story at all.
What you're talking about? Oh,
motherhood, because I've been like, just
they were both spending the night.
They're driving me crazy, and then last night they both spent the night out, and I could not sleep because I missed them so much.
Oh,
Isn't that weird? Like,
that is weird.
I kept waking up every hour and thinking like, oh gosh, I hope they're okay. Like my mind would just spin like, what if they're scared? What if they're in the middle of the night? What if Macy James gets up? She's not going to know where she's at. Then I'd be like, stop. That's ridiculous. Go back to sleep. I go back to sleep. Then I would like roll over and check my phone to make sure it was on in case either of the parents wanted to call me. I'm like, what is wrong with me? What has happened to me? Yeah. It's ridiculous. I hate it.
I'm so sorry.
I love being a mother. But I think it's so, and I just hate that. I'm like, just relax. You finally can like have a kid-free night and you never can relax.
Yeah.
The rest of your life. That's
the rest
it.
of your life.
You're screwed. You're screwed for the rest of your life.
Tell me about
Sorry, Shelby. Laying on there, I'm like, oh yeah, Shelby's a newer mom, but oh man, it is. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's creepy, but they don't deserve Olive Garden because they don't know the difference.
That's why they ruin everything. So they don't get Olive Garden until they're adults and they can pay for it on their own.
I hear you, but honestly, you know what? I'm not sponsored by Fazoli's. I really like Fazoli's enough that I think I would just rather go there.
I have not been to a Fazoli's in probably 20 years.
Can I just? I know this really sounds like I work there.
Go ahead. Tell us all about Fazoli's.
You can buy.
Lacey, look what you started.
You can buy a family meal. Of 2 ginormous tubs of pasta and whatever sauce you want. And you get 8 breadsticks.
Okay.
It's $25.
Oh, wow. That is great.
It feeds my whole family.
Yeah, that's a great deal.
We had it this weekend and it was so good.
That does sound cheaper than Olive Garden.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? It's so cheap. I mean, we just like the Alfredo. So we literally just got fettuccine Alfredo.
Yeah.
2 tubs of it. And I got some mushrooms and some roasted broccoli to put on the side.
Yeah, you did.
Because I'm bougie like that. And it was delicious.
Oh,
and I'm not giving up carbs. And I don't care.
Yeah, I know. Girl, it sucks. I didn't today, though. Because you can't when you're a little hungover. No. I was a little hungover today, so I was like, I'm going to eat some carbs today.
Yeah. Should have gone to Fazoli's.
I should have. But I didn't. Because if I'd have thought to, I'd have gone to Olive Garden.
I'm telling you, they're Alfredo.
Okay. I don't even like Alfredo.
What? That is the best pasta sauce.
I've also not had Alfredo in probably 25 years.
Then I think you need to have it again so you can remember how good it is.
I remember. I'm good.
Oh, okay. That's shocking bit of information. That's worse than finding out you didn't believe in ghosts.
Wow. I don't know if it's that's a big deal.
Fettuccine Alfredo?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's nothing to write home about.
What do you like on your pasta?
Well, I was going to tell you.
Okay.
My favorite is the capellini. I think I'm saying that right.
Is that a sauce or a pasta build?
No, it's a sauce. Who calls it a pasta build? A pasta
That's a shape. I couldn't think of it. I was like the construction.
Shut your mouth. A pasta build. No, I can picture like little macaroni and cheeses with their muscles up in the air.
Oh.
Poof, poof.
Oh. I was trying to think the construction, like the shape of it, or like the form, but I couldn't. So I was like, construction, build.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. Pasta, that made me cry. Okay. No. What were we even talking about? Oh, how I like my pasta.
Yeah,
I like
capellini.
it. I don't like it with marinara.
Okay.
I like it with Murner. I like it with it's like chopped up tomatoes and basil.
Oh yeah.
And just
like a margarita style.
And olive oil. Like
Delicious.
that we're gonna do that all day long. A little bit of salt, that's it.
Okay.
Or a nice butter noodle. I won't turn that down.
Yeah, I can tell you what, there's butter on those tomatoey noodles too. And that's what makes it so good. Yeah, no, I'm with you on both of those. I guess I do like that pasta, like Mom's Parmesan cheese, and that was my favorite.
Yeah, but you can save your marinara. Alfredo's just way too heavy for me. It's way too so good. Indulgent or something about it. I like it lighter.
You take one of those buttery breadsticks from Zoli's and you scoop it into that extra leftover Alfredo sauce that they give you in a separate tub.
I bet that does taste good, but it's just not.
I don't want it.
I don't want it. Like it's
amazing.
Like you suggest it, I can pass it up every day, all day.
Don't try it because you won't be able to say that afterwards. But I could do that with like donuts.
Saltine cracker, cannot pass them up. Yeah. They are the end of me. I love them. You know how much restraint it took when we went out to lunch the other day, and I ordered that damn crab.
Yeah, that's right. I ate
salad,
3 packs of them,
and they served it with fucking saltine crackers. The audacity that they bring somebody who's on a low carb diet. I asked for celery sticks, and by the way, their celery, the way that they cut them was like they were pissed about having to put celery on that tray. They were passive aggressive with their celery cut. Which was bullshit, because here I am trying to stack as much crab salad as I can on a little tiny wedge of. I asked for celery sticks, bitch, and it's because I'm doing low carb. And then you're gonna set those saltine crackers there. Okay, I guess that's what we're doing today.
I did eat the saltine crackers.
Yeah, I know you did. And every time I watched you, I was like, bitch.
Oh, I left you all the salmon dip.
Almost. Wasn't that good? Almost put the leftover saltines in my purse to eat them in private later, but I didn't. I was like,
girl,
no.
You know the code to my pantry, and I've always got saltines.
You got them. I know, and I always have to. But I'll pass up Alfredo all day. But those saltine crackers, that's where it's at.
You're nuts. I mean, I would also not be able to pass up saltines, but
they're so good. They're
if
just
I had
so
a choice,
simple.
I would go Alfredo.
Not me.
All right, why don't you read a story?
So anyway, Lacey
was a person.
Girl, it's a real person. Just lock your doors and
hide your kids,
hide your kids, hide your wife, and lock your doors. Golly, I don't know. That's scary, Lacey. But also, what are those handprints?
Yeah, those handprints are weird.
I want to go back and listen to what my original debunk was. I wonder if it's like an oil-based.
I think that was your. I think that's what
you're so smart, because that's what I would go with now.
You're at least consistent.
My story is from Reddit.
All right.
Hello, it's my first.
Was it me?
Yeah, it was you.
Why?
All right.
I'm cool.
It was like you were a little pissy. All right.
No, I'm trying to be cool. I'm trying to not laugh.
You're not doing very good. Hello. Oh, I did say it's from Reddit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello. It's my first time posting a paranormal experience, so bear with me. My 4 friends, my boyfriend, and I all planned to go camping. 5 days before we were supposed to camp, I was in a convenience store parking lot when a lady approached me. This lady wasn't exactly weird or creepy, but she did seem like she seemed nervous, I think, because she wouldn't meet my gaze. She pressed a red string bracelet onto my palm and then dipped away.
Oh, no thank you.
The talisman was warm, but not warm from the lady's hand. So Aaron and I had to look up talisman and tell the people what it is. You just looked it up.
Okay, it was a stone or crystal that sometimes was engraved.
An object. It's not even engraved. You're making things up. You're just making it up.
Hold on. An object, typically an inscribed. Okay, inscribed. Is that not engraved? It is the same thing.
If it's not a stone.
Ring or stone.
Okay. In this case,
that is thought to have magical powers and to bring good luck.
Okay, good job. Here we go. So in this case, the talisman, it sounds like, is this red bracelet that this woman just walked up and put on her hand. Okay. Okay. Like warm because it had its own heat or something.
Ooh.
Of course, I found it weird, but weird things always happen to me, so I didn't mind. I'm a messy person, so I just dropped it into my purse and I carry everything.
That is not how I would approach that.
Yeah, it's like hot to the touch or warm to the touch.
Yeah, but also like,
just throw it
I
in the
don't know
garbage.
this person.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
not keeping your
why?
stuff.
What is this? Well, to each their own.
Okay.
Maybe they're like, oh, I could use this thread for something later on in the mountains. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just, I'm trying not to be judgy like you are.
Oh my gosh. Who's judging now?
Oh, here we go. So when we got to the campsite, it was like 4 p.m. and we were not alone. There was a couple there, but we set up camp a bit far from them. Before sunset, we set up camp and took pictures. But after sunset was when everything happened.
Oh.
7 p.m. We just had dinner. We packed around the campfire. Earlier, Maya told us that she felt uneasy in this specific part of the woods. I remember checking my purse at one point, and I felt that the talisman was a bit warmer. After dinner, it suddenly went silent. I love listening to Appalachian mountain stories, so I know well that when the forest goes quiet, that probably means we're not alone.
Oh.
Me and my boyfriend sat together, Carlos and Charm. Oh, Charm, that's a cute name. To our left, Ryder and Mia in front of us. They all have such cute names. The campfire was in the middle, of course. That would make sense. Mia was more sensitive to paranormal stuff compared to everyone else, so she was the first one to notice. She suddenly froze and then told me not to turn around.
Oh,
no. Could you imagine?
Thank you. That could be anything.
Oh, it's terrifying. Yeah, it could be a bear. Could be anything. She said she saw something or someone smiling behind me.
Oh, nope, that's worse.
Yeah, that is worse than a bear. And my boyfriend and I think that was what caused my boyfriend to begin to turn around nervously, repeatedly.
Ew, what?
Wait,
he's glitching out?
Hold on. Yeah, let me read this again. She said she saw something or someone smiling behind me. And my boyfriend and I think that was what caused my boyfriend to begin to turn around nervously, repeatedly. I began to freak out when Mia began to shake and my boyfriend began to be paranoid because who wouldn't? Well, yeah, it's like, is he possessed? What's going on? Looking back, I think she saw the thing in its full form. Then it started to have effect on everyone else. Ryder said he heard footsteps circling us. Charm broke down after telling us something was sitting in her tent.
Ew.
Then, almost immediately after that, Carlos said something was dragging across his arm. Ooh. Then when he pulled up his sleeve, scratches were on his arm.
Oh, no.
My boyfriend turned to me and asked if it was talking to me. Asked if it was talking to me too, so I kind of just stared at him dumbfounded. The two girls with us were both crying hysterically, while Ryder was pacing around occasionally yelling to make it stop, and Carlos seemed to be hyperventilating. So everybody is just like losing their minds.
Oh my gosh.
That's wild.
Do you think anybody was on drugs in this scenario?
Yeah, girl, I was going to get there.
Okay.
It's got to give me a minute.
Anchovy butter paste makes me a skeptic.
Yeah, it does. It really does. You've been skeptical of both things. Except for those giants.
Well, that was before it kicked in. Let's circle back.
Now I think it's all bullshit. At this point, I was clutching my purse because it was the closest thing to me. It looked like me and my boyfriend were the only ones that could drive. Oh, I don't know. Your boyfriend's like glitching out. So we didn't even bother to pack up. We dragged all of our friends into both of the cars and drove to our town, 1 hour away from the campsite.
Dang.
Yeah, they're like, let's get the hell out of here, and planned to retrieve the rest of our stuff in the morning. The drive was tense. The girls and Ryder rode.
They're on a camping trip.
Yeah, I got it. Oh my gosh. The girls and Ryder rode with me, so imagine being scared added to the fact that your friends are hysterically crying.
Oh.
In the morning, I poured out all of my contents of my purse and discovered that the talisman looked like it was burnt. Long story short, it left us an unexplainable experience.
Oh my goodness.
So what was that, like a cursed?
Well, okay, was it cursed so it was bringing things to her, or was the talisman
protecting them
like
from
protecting
something?
him and it had to work so hard it burnt it, but then we didn't.
Ooh.
The guy never came back.
What didn't? Oh, the smiling thing?
The smiling thing.
Because of the talisman, the smiling thing never came back.
Yeah.
So
what came first, chicken or the egg? Is it protecting or is it?
Yeah. What was that woman's intent?
What that phrase means.
Well, I know it. Yeah, not quite. But what was the woman's intent that when she gave it to them? To harm them or to help them?
Right. Because it could be. This is a scary movie that could go either way.
Yeah, it really could.
She could be like, I have to pass the curse on to you.
Oh, yeah. I can't get rid of it. The only way I can get rid of it is if you
give
have
it to somebody else.
I always hate those because that's like such a moral dilemma.
I know. But if you just kept passing it on forever.
Yeah, you don't want to do that, right?
Yeah, but like then like the next person has to pass it on, and then then the window starts over again. So you just have to keep passing it on. Just let it cycle through like a bad virus.
Well, okay, maybe. But then in the meantime, everybody's tortured typically.
Yeah, I know that's true. But then it's done. And then you just as long as nobody ever dies from it, unless they're too slow to pass it on. And with that one stupid movie with the naked people, that's just asking for STDs. I mean, you got to really wrap it up in between.
That's what the metaphor for that movie was, right?
100%. Yeah. If you have sex,
we talk about it every time. It's just still dumbfounded by that movie. Oh, it's
every
crazy.
time. It's really made me judge your friends. So
same girl. Every time I'm around, I'm like, oh gosh. I'm kidding, Joey. She's one of my favorite people. I hope she'd laugh at that.
I'm sure she would.
She might not. I don't know, but I hope she does. Yeah, so this is really creepy. I don't know. Like, sometimes I wonder if, not sometimes I wonder, I don't even wonder this. I know this. We will give things power. We will give, we put these stories behind certain things. So that could have just as easily been some weird bracelet that weird woman was just like, I don't know, like what her purpose was.
Oh, like so you're saying nothing was there, but it just put in her mind, oh, she must have passed a curse on to me.
Yes. And so that just the power of that suggestion was like, oh gosh. And then she probably, I'm sure, like you don't just get some weird interaction, you don't talk about it.
Yeah.
So then what if they started kind of creating this whole like, oh my gosh, what if it's cursed? What if da-da-da-da? And then nighttime falls. We're all sitting around a campfire. Next thing we know, weird boyfriend is like glitching out. And then the other friend is like, I see somebody smiling. And then it just chaos ensues.
Yeah. I could see that. Especially,
what is the name of this anchovy butter paste? Because it really is leveling you out. Oh my gosh.
I really do feel so loved right now. I can't wait to listen back. I have no idea what we're talking about, but I do like right while I'm saying. Yeah, I'm like, oh man, I've just been sitting here. Like, I think I'm just, I don't know where I'm going. But I'm just right now. But then I'm like here for it too. It's real weird.
My gosh. Well, I can't wait for this to catch up with me.
The fact
so fun
that they're all experiencing it different is either so creepy or proof that you're right.
You all heard that? Don't even know how to talk to this Aaron. Like you're not even coming at me.
That's how I felt when you started believing in giants so quickly.
Oh, yeah, no, I was gaslighting you.
Me too. You suck. It was totally a ghost.
You're bad at it. You're bad at gaslighting. I could see from a mile away. You weren't really gaslighting me. Oh my gosh. Okay, well.
Okay.
It was creepy, but I think it was their own brains. And apparently, I don't know where to go from here because Aaron's not disagreeing with me. Normally, I can banter for a little bit longer.
I said it's either the creepiest thing in the world.
Sure.
Or not.
Do you believe in curses?
Yeah, I think so.
You believe in curses?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say I don't. And then somebody's going to be like, oh, well, I'll show her a curse. No, thank you.
Oh, I feel like Birdie's already done that to me like 100 times. Like, I feel like Birdie's put every kind of hex or curse or anything to try to make me believe in. Girl, I don't still. And Birdie, I'm not trying to challenge you. I'm just letting you know.
No, I'm challenging you on her behalf. Don't send him here.
All right. So my fan favorite tonight is the lovely Lula Bell.
Oh, I love it.
I know. Don't you love that name? Hey, you're going to love this even better.
Okay.
Hey, I love your guys' podcast. I literally show it to my entire family and all of my friends.
Oh.
Well, she didn't say all of my friends. She just said, and my friends. But I'm going to add
assuming all.
All, right? Surely. If you wouldn't mind, could you please plug a charity called Bliss? My family and I work with them annually as their cause is amazing.
Aww.
Also, I'm going to email in a new story for you guys.
Yes.
But I will make it short and sweet. No.
Oh,
Lula
no,
Bell,
we
don't
like
you
a
dare.
wordy one.
Right? Thank you so much for picking me. X, which I guess just kiss. Oh, Lula Bell's adorable. So I believe it's the charity. She didn't really tell us exactly what the cause is, but I looked it up and I'm thinking it's the same one. It is a charity for babies that are born premature or sick, which is an amazing cause. So of course we would love to do that. And if that's not what your charity Bliss is, we'll shout out them both. And yeah, because they both sound awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much, Lula Bell. And we cannot wait to get that story in. We need them.
Yeah. And be as talkative as you want.
Yeah. We like them long.
We got to fill this time.
But thank you so much for the kind words too. That always, just makes our day.
Yes, absolutely. I love finding people who are listening to us and sharing haranguing their friends.
Haranguing them all in here, family and friends. Harangue them all.
Okay, well, I am going to try to get us through this, the end of this part, and then I'm going to
really hope you do okay.
I know it's sketchy, guys. I feel I've been in a weird, like I'm down at the bottom of a cave.
You're not though.
I'm at the bottom of a petrified giant.
I'm licking the DNA. I'm laying salt. It's like I'm a deer. Oh, I feel like we're doing old Greg. Man, we should watch that.
Oh my gosh.
Could you imagine? I haven't seen that in years.
Oh boy. Okay, if you all would like to be as cool as Lula Bell, you can tell your friends about us and your family. You can have them check out our website at myskepticalsister.com, where you can find out how to become a Patreon. $3 a month gets you a sticker, a magnet, weekly bonus content. $5 a month gets you all of that, plus our monthly movie night. And free gets you random bonus content. You can also find our P.O. box there, or you can write your stories in. You can also write your stories in at myskepticalsister@gmail.com. Rate, review, subscribe. Do all that you can. Put our name out there. We love you guys. We'll talk to you next week.
Oh, Primavera Frumosia. Romanian for happy spring.
Of course it was.
Of course it was.
Oh my goodness.
La 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 la.
When we moved in, there were suspiciously red.
Suspicious. Copy and paste this bad boy. Make that font bigger, bitches. You okay over there?
Through that for so long.
I really haven't. I really haven't been doing it for that long.
I feel like I would like a second count. No,
Aaron.
I'm so sorry.